Hey guys, welcome to a vlog. It's been a couple days since I've done anything. Mainly, if you can't tell, I'm a little bit stuffy. I've been sick the last couple of days, and something kind of came to my attention in the last few days that I really wanted to talk about. And I just you know what, today I got to sit down and do this. Because something very exciting in the world of the X-File fandom was sort of, I don't know if you would call it an announcement yet, because I don't know that this has been confirmed, but it sounds about as good a chance as we're ever going to get to have some future new X-File material. Anyway, what was announced, so to speak, or at least leaked or suggested, was that Fox and Chris Carter and even David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson are in talks for a reboot of the series. Now, most of the time I would think reboot, that's bad. That means, hey, we're going to kind of like restart this kind of from the ground up, call it the same thing, but it's going to be different. But I don't think that's the case in this, because otherwise, like, to actually have David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson back means it would have to be a continuation. It means that the term reboot in this means just kind of restarting it. I know that's kind of what I just said, but when I said restart before, I mean like recreating it from like I said, from the ground up. This is not what this is going to be. I have to believe, I want to believe, that this is, with the key players from before coming back, this is the answer that we've all been waiting for. I assumed we were going to get a movie, a final movie, mythology movie that that showed the invasion and, or at least how it was going to be dealt with and all that. This is more likely a TV show. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to start and have another 9 seasons. Miniseries is a term that's been kicked around for this, so maybe it would be a 6 to 12 or 13 episode series that would give it a little bit of time to build up and cover a bunch of questions that are had, which for me would simply be, you know, the invasion, the colonization of the planet. Do Mulder and Scully pull off a miracle and save the planet? You know, do the aliens prevail? You know, what happens? What exactly happens there? But I also want to know, like, where Mulder and Scully's child is. What happened to their kid, who was given up for adoption for the child's safety? Which I can't remember now. Was it a boy? I think it was a boy. But the child was given up for its own safety before the TV show itself was even over. I think there was only the slightest glossing over of that question in the movie that came out a few years back that was more of a standalone style movie. So I want that to be addressed. Of course, I would love to see reappearances by, you know, classic characters from the show. Nobody ever really dies in the X-Files, although, you know, when you see people get shot in the head, when you see people die, basically, I kind of expect those people to stay dead. But for those who maybe just kind of disappeared, why not bring a few of them back for this run? I don't know. This is really exciting, but I'm kind of I don't know, numb to it. I'm a little dulled to the shock because I've been waiting for so long. After a while, you just begin to wonder. I mean, we're already to 2015. So many people expected the movie would actually occur in 2012, which was the colonization date. And when that came and went, I think a lot of us just felt our expectations start to dim a little bit. I wasn't going to ever give up complete hope, but now that we have it, I'm excited, and yet it hasn't really fully sunk in. I do kind of need to actually see it and hear more about it, firm details, when it's going to hit, how long it's going to be, what it's going to be about. But gosh, I'm so hopeful, you know, crossing fingers that this is going to be something good. it made me a little upset that a few of the people that I used to be a part of this X-Files forum, and the forum went away because somebody didn't pay for the domain name, and we lost it, and we all just kind of regrouped. Whoops. A small amount of us regrouped on Facebook, and when this came out, there was like one person who was super hopeful about it along with me, and then a couple of people who were so cynical, being such cynical bastards about it. I was just like, you know what, screw you guys. If it's horrible, you watch it, it's horrible, whatever. I would almost rather have bad X-Files than no X-Files at all. And I say that because I'm almost completely convinced that this is going to be decent. May not reinvent the wheel, but I don't think it's going to be horrible. Now, if they bring back Duchovny and Anderson, and they're not Mulder and Scully, or they're Mulder and Scully, but there's no hearkening back to the 9 years of TV show that we got, then that would upset me. But that's another reason why I believe in it so much, because they wouldn't have the key players, the two main actors from the show, as well as the creator of the show, plus whoever else comes back. They wouldn't have all those people come back if they had intentions of giving us something that wouldn't satisfy. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. I'm looking forward to more information. We keeping my eye on this quite a bit, because this is, like I said, the best thing that we've had. In the past, all it's ever been was David, Jillian, Chris Carter, and a lot of other people saying, we're concocting a story, we're working on a script, everybody wants to come back for it. All we're waiting for is the green light from Fox to supply them with the budget that they need to make it go. And that was where it had been. No green light from Fox meant no go on the movie, or whatever they would do. But this is legit, man. This sounds like the real deal. Now, the only other thing I never thought that might work for me, something that I would be interested in, I'd still be interested in it if they did this, would be a sort of a prequel type TV show that would go back in time and follow the adventures of Mulder's father and the Smoking Man. I know that those guys, I know the story behind all that, but I still think of William as his dad, and CGB Spender not so much. But I would love to see those two guys, maybe Deep Throat, some sort of a show that showed those guys back in the pinnacle of the Cold War days, and Roswell and all that kind of stuff. That'd be a cool show. They wouldn't have to worry about the age of the actors, because it'd be earlier in time. They could get a new group of actors and show us that. That's just one of my little ideas. Hey, here you go, Fox. Run with that idea. Give us something. But whatever. I'm just doing that armchair quarterback kind of stuff. I'm just excited. Like I said, I wanted to talk about this for a moment. Keep my eyes on it, and if I hear anything else that's pretty concrete, I'll probably sit down and do this again. So anyway, I don't know if I called this a vlog at the beginning. I don't think I'm going to count this as a vlog, but whatever. More X-Files on the way soon, hopefully. Sounds good to me. I'll talk to you guys soon.